What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. That really does help the channel out. And this is Hitman 3. I didn't really play, well, I didn't play Hitman 1 or 2. Now, I have played Hitman back in, hell, I don't know if it was 90s or early 2000s. I don't know. I played a few Hitman titles. I am by no means any good at this, but I'm just going to dive right in. I may or may not do. I think there's only 6 levels in Hitman 3. It's basically like they released it in series. Like you got Hitman 1, and it's got so many missions, and Hitman 2 so many missions, and Hitman 3. They're basically just these 3 games. So what do we got? Prologue training. Now, can I access Hitman 1, or is that shit I gotta buy? Yeah, you gotta buy it. Yep, okay. So you can unlock Hitman 1 and 2 in here. Let's just go to Hitman 3 and do the story so far and dive right in.
Agent 47 and Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. Unknowingly, they have been hired by a shadow client to target a number of operatives of Providence, a secret organization working in the highest echelons of power. Providence's controller, the Constant, approaches Diana and makes her a deal. Eliminate the shadow client and learn about 47's past. But when 47 discovers that the shadow client is Lucas Gray, his lost childhood friend, he and Diana switch sides to fulfill an old pact: destroy Providence. Together, they manage to capture the Constant, forcing him to reveal the identities of the 3 Providence partners. Eliminate them, and the war would be over. However, the Constant has an ace up his sleeve. Look closer. In the shadows. Behind the everyday world. Beyond the headlines and the seats of power. A hidden hand. A kind of company known as Providence. To it, we were just assets. To use and throw away. To do the unthinkable. The unforgivable. And it never gave us a second thought. Until now. After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever. We trapped the Constant, Providence's chief controller, and finally learnt the names of its 3 partners. In their downfall, we lay the past to rest. And, just maybe, look towards the future.
47. It's time. Partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do. I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon? What the hell? Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free. And since then, he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again...
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is fifth-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War, and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Gray will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
Right. This is our moment, 47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today, we return the favor. Happy hunting. Look closer.
Welcome to Dubai, 47. Today is the inauguration of the Scepter, and the ceremony is well underway. You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation, while a paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert. Mr. Gray is already in position and ready to assist. Good luck, 47.
Come in. 47, do you copy?
I'm here.
Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there. Locked. 47, use your camera and scan the lock, will you? I think I can override the Windows controls from here.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
Damn, I'd like to have a change of clothes. Guess not. Or that just happened. Oh.
Very secure, right? So if someone came in here to steal something,
on behalf of His Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali.
but what if they get the keys? Or a lot of these small...
I think those would be exceptional circumstances, sir. But we do have quite a lot of security in the building today.
It helps a little bit.
I'm glad to hear that, sir.
Now we're gonna... You don't have any clothes for me? That's stupid. Oh, here we go. Well, there's all this shit in here and I can't steal it. How the hell? I wonder if that's a different lady. Oh. Buckets. Vault. I'd like to knock your ass.
All right, right.
Knock your ass out, take your clothes. Might actually... I could shove your ass off the balcony. I don't even know if I'm allowed to be up here. Looks like...
47.
Ooh.
I would like to address the Providence partners directly. I want them to know why this is happening. And I have an idea, but it requires you finding a map terminal.
I've been personally invited by the Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali. I should have clearance. The name is Zaina Kazim.
Sir, I understand, but you can't enter without being searched.
Zana Kazim, aka the Vulture. One of the top agents working for Crystal Dawn, the Pan-African terrorist organization. I almost hired him myself once, but chose the maelstrom instead. Now what is his business here?
It's standard procedure.
This is ridiculous.
Well, that's how it is. Think about it and come back if you want. I'll be waiting upstairs in the reception. Understood?
Twist.
I need help! Someone, please help me!
What's going on? Wait. Is that a jet?
Hello! Are you alright? We need help!
John, check it out. Come on. Hey, you! You've got a gun, right?
Someone is
Got
in trouble!
That should do it. Thank you. Anyone! Heads up, people. We have a situation here. Yep, got it. Echo Foxtrot to November Zulu, over.
Someone is causing a public commotion. He's definitely trying to hide who he really is. We gotta go! Follow me! It's not safe here!
Oh, Mr. Kazim. I'm glad you changed your mind.
Arrogance can be a dangerous trait.
Yes, indeed, it can. Mr. Ingram has been expecting you. We have a conference room set up for you.
Come on, you copy? I'm at the location now, and I have nothing to report. Over.
Please stay back.
Please, go in and make yourself comfortable. Mr. Ingram will be with you shortly.
Thank you.
Hi there.
Have a seat, Mr. Kazim. Mr. Kazim, a pleasure to meet you. Omar tells me great things about you. I'll get straight to the point. I have a, well, let's call it a dispute, which the Royal Highness tells me you're very capable of taking care of. Now, I've worked with your organization before, in Morocco, I believe, so I'm a little hesitant.
Don't be. We do what's needed.
Well, only time will tell. I have two assignments for you. Take care of the first one, and then we can discuss the bigger fish. Now, on to the first. An acute problem has been brought to my attention.
Keep talking.
I'll be candid with you. No one is supposed to know that I'm here. However, there's a journalist down at the inauguration, and he's asking rather intrusive questions about who's staying up here. And that is a very dangerous problem for me. Now, I want you to silence this little pain. You think you can do that?
It's what I do best.
I like your bluntness. This is his file. Hans looked. Pulitzer-winning freelance journalist. He's good. And won't give up until he gets the answers he needs. And that can't happen.
Consider it done.
Good man. And remember, I want a picture. I want proof so I can sleep tonight.
Of course.
Once this little assignment is completed, come back and talk to Miss Toe. Then we can discuss the real cancer that needs to be removed. I'm sure you can see yourself out.
That's Carl Ingram, Provident's partner and brass-balled billionaire. A legendary political fixer, Ingram is old money and as rotten as they come.
What's up?
What an amazing man. Visionary. So humble.
Looking sharp
The
today,
axis
sir.
of this tower didn't pop off almost overnight. It's practically like he willed it into being.
So, do you think Lucy's taking commissions? I really do.
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot.
she gave last time. Oh, give or take a few things.
Ah, hi there, sir.
I suppose they are dealers. We might be
Hello, sir.
Sir, I'm afraid you don't have the right clearance. Sorry.
How you doing?
Really frightening. His review of your census exhibition was brutal. But I'd rather be here supporting you.
It's really sweet of you, but I'm...
Oh, don't be silly. I'm here for you. But I also do want to talk a little shop. I have an idea for the next exhibition. You are going to love it.
Look, Lucy, I'm sorry, but you have to leave. We'll talk later.
I know you feel alone, but you have to understand you are not. I'm always here for you. Ooh, look over there.
It's a movie I told you not to attract too much attention.
Right there. That's Marcus Stuyvesant, Providence partner, self-entitled and arrogant little worm. He might not look like much, but he's done more damage to the world than you could dream.
Marcus, you were keeping yourself out of trouble.
Trying to keep a low profile.
So, have you talked to your daughter?
That's none of your business. Everything here is my business.
You are my guest. Do you know that Carl is wondering why you are down here?
Carl is not my keeper. You better keep your mouth shut. He can't know I contacted her.
Don't worry, Marcus. Your secret is safe with me. Carl knows nothing, and I hope you won't forget that. You know, I gave you a very moving eulogy during my speech.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Yes, so am I. Stay safe, and remember who your friends are. I hope your talk with your daughter gives you some closure, and you remember I've done you more than just one favor.
I will.
So, I have to say, this is absolutely... Hey! Back off a bit, will you?
Hey, do you know who did this? Was it you? Hey! Hey, man!
You gotta be kidding!
Please? Oh, crap!
guard assigned a codename Pinky. I got word that he entered the building, but he hasn't reported for duty. Probably still down at the depot, getting his uniform. Hey, how are you?
My tea was lukewarm.
It's all very pretty, sir.
Magnificent. It really is. Oh, look at that. So sensual. Beautiful. It's so alive. Like the lights have
I just want to remind you about the lockdown.
How's it going up here?
We're good for now, but we've only got one fuse left in the fuse box over there. If that blows, we might get some irregularities with the lights.
Lucy will. She'll flip. She demands perfection.
I told you this was a problem this morning. You haven't told her yet, have you?
I tried, but this is her day. It's her biggest exhibition yet. I don't really blame her for being a little preoccupied with all the glitz and glamour.
Yeah, we all sell out eventually.
Well, just make sure we don't ballast everything, okay?
Don't worry, we'll be fine.
can't believe she's still there.
Out of my way, waiter.
That's a good.
Hello?
No
Any
offense,
update on my
but I hope
replacement
I don't
guard?
see you
We know he's arrived. I'm sure he's just changing it.
Look, I'll just have the one drink. I'm sure if I'm needed out there, one of the technicians will come and find me. I want to share.
Yeah, I'll leave a tip.
I never met him, but I know he loved art.
Thank you, but it's really not necessary.
I have, as long as you know I'm here. As I said, it's only if something goes wrong or a dreadful critic insists on speaking to me now that I'll be kept away from my friend Cornelia Stuyvesant. Everything is going fabulously out there. I really want to say how much I appreciate all you have done for me. Without you, I wouldn't be here. Not to sound arrogant, you have such a good eye for talent.
Lizzie, seriously, could you please just give me a half an hour alone? I need to think.
You know, Cornelia, I really worry about you. Oh, wow. Oh, do you see that? Oh, just a sec.
How are you?
All very pretty, sir.
Magnificent. It really is. Why is this not working? So unprofessional.
Art is money and it needs to be perfect. I talked to that airhead technician again.
Hello? Look, I've already raised this issue with you once, but the sun is not radiant enough. You really need someone to fix this. Otherwise, this installation has no meaning. Understood?
I passed on your concerns, and I promise. Remember not to let anyone touch those fuses. My God, no. Son, please.
Okay, I want to check the miniature diagram of the exhibition. Try to stay a few feet away. I don't want to attract too much attention.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Have you managed to find that bottle of 60 very well
I'm sorry, sir. We are still looking.
But you have a bottle, right? It has to be 60 years old.
Of course. The Royal Highness has the best selection in the world.
Good. Let me know when you found it.
What's up?
Gosh, your work must be so glamorous.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Shit. Cornelia is not alone. I'll have to wait.
Good day to you, sir.
Hello? Personal space? Could you please go away?
Hey, what's going on? Nope.
Hi.
Damn it. I'm about to just go stab the bitch.
Look, I'll just have the one drink. I'm sure if I move down
Yeah. Hey.
Okay, I got this.
Whoa.
Hey! We have an owner for this weapon?
What's up?
You got him, 47. Marcus Stuyvesant won't be a problem anymore. Let's move on to Carl Ingram. We're not done yet.
Ah! Fuck it! What's going on here? What happened?
Security breach! I need you to
Is that
move
command?
now!
Okay, continuing search.
Hey, wake up.
Come on, help me out here! Hey, that's something you need to deal with! Crap! What the hell are you doing? Let go! Clear! What? Stop it! Red Leader, area is clear. Please advise, over. You can come out now. We won't shoot you. Are you alright, buddy? Oh no! 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 Hey!
But I like listening to the radio. Our Royal Highness has never complained about it before.
Are you on duty tomorrow?
Yeah. Why?
Just wondered if you got the briefing on the lockdown drill tomorrow?
I got it.
But it
I'll get
means
issue
I'll work
one tomorrow morning.
You know how it works?
Because I don't.
Another day, another successful report.
Sir, what are you doing?
Oh!
something. What's going on here? What happened?
Someone out there is definitely...
Are we clear? Clear, sir.
You should do something!
How are we doing? Huh? To me, people. Clear and weapons hot.
Oh my
It's
God.
over. It's over.
I need help.
6, spread men. Engage hostile targets as they appear. Deadly force is authorized.
We got him, 47. Soon there will be no more Providence. You need to find an exit. Our business is done here, but it's far from over.
Shit is getting real. Whoever nails Tango gets free drinks tonight. Come on, help me. I think you're fine. Time to get up now. I didn't get a good look at him. I don't know.
You copy, Command? Still looking. no sign of the perp. You are gonna right regret there. Take the shot. I hear you loud and clear. Take cover. Take cover.
Yeah.
Take him down. Copy that. I see the suspect. Right over there. Stop.
God damn it. I was so close to fucking making it. What the fuck? I don't know which fucking one. Sure. Why is my fucking access locked? Oh. Don't see shit. I did terrible.
If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not...
Now why the fuck did that just skip? That's annoying. Stupid thing.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other
Yeah,
side.
I don't have the webcam on the PS5 set up yet. It's sitting here in the box, but I don't have it. I haven't took the time to hook it up. Let's see. Top of the world, man.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Buddy, I need you to get your ass over here.
Hey? What the hell was that?
Yes. Don't you...
Fuck's my coin at? That was my coin. Oh, whatever. Oh.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Yes, please.
If you'd follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary. Then all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all. This is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlyle inside. Oh, I could just cry.
How are you, sir? I will have to search you if you're passing through here, sir. Won't take a second, sir. Thank you for your cooperation, sir. Please proceed.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir. I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I've prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
I think Patrick is giving you a really hard time. You deserve better than that, Lawrence.
Yo, Anne, what's up?
Relax, man. I said I'd get you money. It's just gonna take a little longer. Jeez, and how's that my fault? Just calm the fuck down, Ant. You know I'm good for it. I'm a Carlyle. I'm made of money. Just lean back and enjoy the interest. Meanwhile, go and have no, right. I'm gonna hang up. Let's talk when you calm the fuck down.
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexei used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it. Just remembered I went for a stroll behind the greenhouse last night. Maybe that's where it is.
What is?
My lost button. The one you couldn't find at the graveyard.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Yes. Come and see me when you do.
Madame Carlyle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
What's up?
Stop pacing.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room. and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very...
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and Mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
You always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures.
Professor Edward Carlyle, Can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'd never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting, and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by mother's supposed death. You were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, mother, and the staff, all the company he had. Anything else I can do to help?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me. Like hug. Because the encouragement, just a single spontaneous caress, what a difference that would have made. Right. I clearly remember when I was 5. I climbed a tree and could not make my way down. I was scared and called out for help. Of all people, you heard me.
Gregory, something's off. Pruitt got word his motion was rejected. We all signed the bloody thing 4 days ago.
Oh, dear God, not this again.
So I got hold of the officer. He says it was finalized, but then how can it be withdrawn?
Just wait a few days. I'm sure it'll sort itself out.
You go that easily. Sorry, but I think Right.
Yeah, what you said.
Maybe stop keeping an eye on. Who put you up to this? Mother?
Just doing my rounds.
Right. God, I hate this place. I totally get why Zachary was such a weirdo. I'm losing it, and I only arrived yesterday. He didn't leave Thornbridge for 50 years.
I'd prefer it if you didn't speak ill of the dead, Mr. Patrick.
Yeah, well, if there's nothing good to say...
Then you should hold your tongue. How's everything coming along, Elaine?
Very well, Mr. Fernsby.
Make sure you focus on your work.
I will.
I don't need one more maid crying in the kitchen. So watch yourself around here, Mr. Patrick.
Don't worry about me.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
I got word he's upset with Madame Carlyle.
I vetted him thoroughly. He's good.
Hey, how you doing?
You're in my space.
Sir?
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan, Yates & Cohn. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account, HTC depot number 5085. No, I need it immediately. Yes, I'll hold. Yes, I'm still...
Hello, sir.
Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Whitmer, you found proof of what happened to my brother?
No, not yet.
Go and see Fernsby when you do.
I received the vault token for the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. Did I understand correctly? I should give it to the veteran.
Gregory, don't say more to that weird detective than you need to.
I was just having a laugh, dear. Must admit, he's pretty good.
What if he believes we had something to do with Zachary's death?
Oh, please.
He's serving us. I don't see him snooping around your sister. Alexa said something.
If I could be bothered, I'd be worried about your mental health, Emma. But sorry, I'm having too much fun enjoying the circus.
Hopefully she'll never have to get involved at all.
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants then? You like food? I know some great places. You should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Spend a few bucks. A girl like you deserves that.
I don't know.
Can't you just relax for a minute?
And that solicitor upstairs, why do you think he's here?
I think solicitors are Mother's favorite kind of people. Can't remember ever having a family event without one tucked away in a room somewhere. Due diligence always trumped the family.
I think he's here to cut us from her will.
Very ridiculous. Imagine the scandal if the firstborn son didn't pick up the torch.
I mean, it's a pretty big thing for Mother to fake her own death. Was it a security measure? Somebody out to kill her?
Everything I hear is confidential.
So you do know what's going on?
I didn't say that.
With all this security, she obviously still feels threatened. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Looking good today, sir.
Did you talk to Mother?
I haven't had the pleasure of.
She just clams up when I try to get an explanation. Not even an apology. I mean, believing our mother dead is not exactly how I'd like to spend the week, and then she shows up like that. I nearly shat myself. I mean, she really topped her usual icy self this time.
Well, I don't know why you're so upset.
Do you realize how much I've had to deal with because of her sudden death? No, of course you don't. Never done an honest day's work in your life.
Obviously, it's all a major cock-up. The first I've ever seen from our perfect mother. Finally, something amusing happens in this god-awful bore of a family. Why not lean back and enjoy the spectacle?
I should
Mr. Fernsby
take
might.
you back to...
All right, later.
How can you think of her with that? Why don't you take things more seriously?
What are you going on about now?
This whole situation isn't normal. How do you think it affects Patrick? He must be so confused. I don't like how Alexa's way of running things impacts our son.
Patrick, his only concern right now is boredom. He's too young to appreciate the spectacle of mother screwing up.
He's worried about something. A mother knows. This concerns his future as well. All this will be his someday.
Exactly. He has nothing to worry about.
Have you ever fallen in love with someone you were hired to protect? Like a foreign princess or a beautiful starlet? Oh, so romantic to work that closely.
You still trying to drag my secrets out, Annie? You're persistent. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on you.
Oh, is that so?
You almost got me that time.
I bet you have all kinds of interesting stories.
Don't make me go on and on about myself like some sort of dickhead. I want to talk with you, not at you.
Flatterer. With a handsome face like that, I bet you've worked with a lot of high-profile celebrities.
Are you only interested in me for the gossip? Oh, I thought we had a real connection.
connection. I'm heartbroken, Annie.
You're a cute one, I'll give you that.
Well, I'm just saying.
Didn't you say something about a sheik before? What was he like? Did you fall for one of his beautiful daughters?
It would be pretty unprofessional of me to talk about that. And I certainly wouldn't want a refined woman like you to think I'm unprofessional.
I'm not letting you go that easily.
You can keep trying if you want, though.
You must have been in some incredibly dangerous situations, right? Shootouts and hostage negotiations, like in movies.
I'd much rather hear your story.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room. A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
Myself like some sort of dickhead. I want to pay some.
So I...
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Same. I can see from the log that
Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
That American lawyer in the small office, check his travel documents.
I did, sir. It all checked out.
Hi there.
At least you never got to learn that the horrible thing we did was for nothing. To protect the Carlyle legacy, what bollocks. It's all gone, I fear. That bloody Arthur Edwards, how did I not see it? I doubt our big brother could have botched it up any worse than I have, even if he'd tried.
Hey, Ron, did Yates mention anything about the Carlyle account? Yes.
Excuse me, sir. Seems like you're not cleared to come through here. Sorry.
I understand. I'm sure we can come to some arrangement. If we really need to talk to Anthony, he's the man with the papers. Listen, you know who I am, who my grandmother was, right? Just relax. It'll be fine. You'll get your returns. Don't worry. Give Anthony a call, okay?
Hey, what's going on?
I hope I die in the autumn. I love autumn funerals.
Madam Carlyle is dead, so there is no funeral. Not if you ask me.
I still think it's
Hello, sir.
Oh, this is Hitman 3.
Non-disclosure agreement. I mean, how does Madame Carlyle make absolutely sure you and your little friends don't go running your mouths off at the local pub tonight?
Madame Carlyle wants to inspect the arrangements for the staged funeral tomorrow. What's the delay? It's the 3rd. They're making rackets, drop kits everywhere. The Undertaker wants them gone before he'll see Madame Carlyle. He's in a right state. So unless he wants...
Oh, there's that damn greenhouse.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Petrol looks everywhere.
I got the fucking... I had the key for this.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure.
Who's Crowbar?
He was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things would be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said they let him stay here, but Ethel was sure. But Emma would throw him out the first chance she got. And now we'll never know.
Oh my. You're taking this hard, aren't you?
I'm getting in that fucking thing. What's a boat key for? Key to a boat. God damn it.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
Isn't that what he was poisoned with? Missing a wrench. Fucking hell. I'm about to just go up there and hit the bitch with a wrench. So that way I can beat the mission. And go to bed.
Can you just stand up, please?
So I know it ain't your ass. But I don't know about you. Ooh, can I talk?
Hey, Rebecca, do you see this about old Fox?
None of these motherfuckers are telling me what I need to know. I would really like to take this. I'm just gonna go kill the old bitch. I'm tired of trying to find the clues who killed who. So I'm just gonna go stab her with a damn screwdriver. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, keep it real.
Shut up. I'm trying to find the stairs.
Excuse me, sir. Seems like you're not cleared to come through here. Sorry. Don't!
Got it. Please help! Help me! Oh, God, please help me!
I guess I shouldn't have done it that way, now should I have? Won't do it that way.
Please stay back.
Suck my ass. Don't tell me what to do.
Did the portrait photographer check out? You verified his identity?
Everything's in order.
Hello, sir.
I'll do this shit my way. Ooh.
What is it, Burnsby?
Mr. Edward is not coping too well with the situation, I'm afraid.
Useless and wit. It's not one thing, it's another.
If I may say so, these are challenging circumstances for everyone. It seems to be his
role in the stage funeral event tomorrow that weighs on him.
Christ. If he'd just grow a pair.
Could end with legal consequences. The harassment charges from last time led to that restraining order.
Should I talk to him?
Maybe it's better if I have a word with him. If I may, madam.
Yes, you might be right. Thank you, Fern. For centuries, the Carlyles have fought to prosper, all of us alone. If we could only unite across time, we could crush them all.
Uh-huh.
Huh? Find out what that was.
Copy that.
Hey, you! Oh shit, don't...
Christ! Don't be...
That's Madame Carlyle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Mission failed. Oh, that's because I just did it this way. What'd you drop?
Still alive, huh? Good on ya. Identify yourself. Please don't!
Can anyone please help me? I need help. How about you show some respect? That's not a sack of potatoes. It might have gone totally wrong. We should do something. I can't even break this.
Hey, get the fuck out of here. Where was the...
Hello, sir.
Didn't you say something about a shake before?
I'm going to the lawyer's room, kill all them idiots.
It's a hell of a uniform you got there, guy.
Hi, hon. Yeah, well, I don't feel too good. How about that promotion I thought might be coming my way? Yeah, well, don't count out. No, I didn't expect this. Yates didn't even warn me, and now he doesn't return my calls. I just wish I was home.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
People. Ain't no point of letting her know because I've already kicked her ass. Now I gotta find a case file. Surely to God I got clearance to be up here.
You're gonna need to find another way in, Senor Bravo-Uomo.
Yeah. I for real not have... Ooh. Well, you're going to sleep, so... Where the fuck is this case file at?
Hello, this is Cassandra Cox,
There it is.
Edward's ex-wife. I don't know what's going on at your house, but Edward is losing it again. He seems to believe
Damn it, where'd he go?
and that he has to write the eulogy for some make-believe funeral event. I still have the restraining...
I don't think it's going to continue to tell me where it is, though. Yeah, because it's not. That's stupid.
Looking good today, sir.
Where the fuck is the case file at? I don't know where this case file disappeared to.
Of sordid affair with personal assistant. You should have listened to me. Don't get your meat where you get your bread. That's what I told him.
Why do you buy that gossip rag?
Where in the hell?
Let's talk about real family affairs. How's it going with that love life of yours?
I don't know why it keeps... I don't know why it disappears when I'm up there, but...
Still rocking gangster lifestyle. Come, sit down.
I have more important things to do.
I need to get to bed anyway, so I may just continue this. I'll probably just continue this later. I've got to get to bed. Hell, I've been up almost 24 hours, so I guess I'm going to wrap this up here. And if you haven't already, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll have more coming your way soon.
He plays the strings of my heart with